Hello, everybody. I just got back from seeing How to Train Your Dragon live action. Now, going into this, I think a lot of you kind of knew that there was some trepidation in me. Like, is this worth it? There's some Disney ones that they've made that I've loved. I loved Beauty and the Beast. I loved Little Mermaid. I love The Lion King. I did not love the prequel, sequel, whatever to The Lion King, but I would say like most of the Disney remakes I've liked. I didn't like the Pinocchio one that they made for Disney Plus, so I was like, is it it? I liked the How to Train Your Dragon original, the first one. I wasn't thrilled with the sequels. I didn't think that they were really great. So I don't know how they're going to tackle sequels now. Are they going to just make totally new stories like they did with The Lion King and the prequel? Or are they going to follow the trilogy that was already outlaid? Is it that popular that people really love it? So after seeing it, I really enjoyed it a lot. I would say the highlight was actually seeing the landscapes, which I believe were filmed in Iceland and England and Ireland and stuff like that, like on the coastlines and stuff, and seeing Hiccup Fly Toothless. I mean, I was just in a regular theater, a regular Regal theater, but it was fantastic looking. I almost felt like I was flying on Toothless. I mean, that's how realistic the flying looked. It was almost like when I saw Red Tails, and it was almost like I was in the planes flying. That's how realistic the special effects were in Red Tails, the World War II by the Tuskegee Airmen that George Lucas produced. So I really enjoyed it. I still question whether it was really necessary to make it, but yeah, it was great just for the scenery and the flying scenes and the score. I don't know if it was the original guy that did the score. I don't know. It was spectacular. It sounded like it matched up with the original score from the first film, the cartoon, the digital cartoon. I think it's matched up pretty well. I gotta look back and see if that's the same guy. I will try to put the soundtrack in the description if I remember. So yeah, and even though I know the story, it was still emotional, like hitting the emotional beats with me and stuff, and seeing it in live action like hit a little better. I will also say the flying scenes didn't look half as realistic in the cartoon. So, although it's an iconic film, a lot of people like the original, you just couldn't make this flying scenes look like you were really flying. It was a cartoon after all, or a digital cartoon, kind of like Pixar. But yeah, this was special in that area, special in the scenery. Which again, I think was filmed in Iceland, Scotland, Iceland, England, and Ireland off the coastlines, and great wooded areas. I don't know if the wooded areas kind of reminded me of the scenes in Harry Potter when he was walking through the woods looking for Toothless. We all know the story, so I'm not gonna tell you about it. I think we all know what How to Train Your Dragon is about. Just know that if you're wondering whether it's worth it to see it, I would say yes, if you have the opportunity to see it on IMAX. I can only imagine how good it would look on IMAX, the flying scenes, the scenery, and everything. So I recommend seeing it in IMAX, but it doesn't look bad on a regular screen either. It looks really good. So I would highly recommend it. I would highly, if you heard that noise, that was my, it was either the dishwasher, either the washing machine or the dryer. I don't know. So, yeah, I would highly recommend this film. I don't want to rate it right now. I want to let it sink in a little before I really rate it. I just really enjoyed it. it was a good escape. I've been going through some stressful things in my life right now, just emotional, stressful things, and it had to do with my my mental health, depression, stuff like that, bipolar, and it was just nice to get out to the theater to see a film that was a nice escape. Just forgetting about the tough things in life that I got to deal with and that I have been dealing with lately, and just escaping. It's if that's all you're looking for, a good escape adventure film that's based off a classic cartoon, it's worth it just for that, and it's also worth it for the scenery, the score, the musical score, and for the flying scenes alone. Just for that, highly recommend it. Okay, that's gonna be it, guys. I'm gonna end it here. May the force be with you. God bless, and keep flying those dragons, because we all know dragons know how to fly, and they are friendly if you're nice to them. Just be nice to the dragons, and they'll give you a little flying around town, whatever. Okay, guys, I know that was kind of goofy, but see you later, guys. Have a great night.